Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Video number 1 was on inverse trigonometric functions. So if you haven't seen that video, make sure that you see that video and solve all the questions. Now I'm heading towards differentiation previous year questions, and this is video number 2. Let us start with the first question. So let us solve this question. If y equals to x to the power x, prove that d2y by dx square minus 1 by y whole to the dy by dx whole to the power 2 minus y by x equals to 0. The first thing is to take log on both sides. Taking log on both sides, we get log y equals to log x to the power x. And as you know the property of log, that log m to the power n is equal to n log m. So the same is to be applied here. We get log y equals to x log x. Now the next step is to differentiate with respect to x. This becomes 1 by y dy by dx equal to, you have to apply product rule here, x into 1 by x plus log x into d by dx of x is 1. So into 1 is log x only. Next step is 1 by y dy by dx equal to, x and x gets cancelled, we are left with 1 plus log x. Now just notice that you have to prove d2y by dx square minus 1 by y and so on. So you need to get d2y by dx square. So we'll be differentiating this statement once more, right? But the first step, I'll be doing is, I'll be multiplying this y on the right hand side. So it will become dy by dx equals to y 1 plus log x. See, if you get anything on the left hand side, it is better to take it to the right hand side in order to avoid complications. So differentiating with respect to x again, this becomes d2y by dx square equals to product rule here, that is y into differentiation of 1 plus log x is 1 by x only, because 1 the differentiation of a constant, that is 1, is equal to 0 plus 1 by x. Now plus 1 plus log x into dy by dx, d2y by dx square equals to y by x plus 1 plus log x. Just notice that you don't have any sort of log on the proving part, so you can replace it. Let us see from where to replace. If we notice this equation, mark it as 1. 1 plus log x is equal to 1 by y dy by dx. So I'll be substituting the value of 1 plus log x equal to 1 by y dy by dx into dy by dx. It becomes dy by dx whole square. Now d2y by dx square will be taking these two terms on the left hand side. So this becomes minus 1 by y dy by dx whole square minus y by x equals to 0. Hence it is proved. So these questions are really important for your board examinations, and boards, they usually give proving questions. So let us move on to the second question. Y equals to x sine inverse x upon under root of 1 minus x square. Prove that 1 minus x square dy by dx is equal to x plus y by x. So we'll be starting with the solution part. What we need to do, the first step is taking this portion to the left hand side. It becomes y under root of 1 minus x square equals to x sine inverse x. Stop. Now differentiating both sides with respect to x. So we'll be applying product rule. This becomes y into 1 upon 2 under root of 1 minus x square. Now again we have to apply the differentiation on this part. It becomes 0 minus 2x, that is minus 2x only, plus under root of 1 minus x square, that is the second function, into differentiation of the first function, that will be dy by dx equals to, now applying product rule on the right hand side as well, we'll be getting x into 1 upon under root of 1 minus x square plus sine inverse x. Now 2 and 2 gets cancelled. We are left with minus xy upon under root of 1 minus x square plus under root of 1 minus x square dy by dx equal to x upon under root of 1 minus x square plus sine inverse x. If you notice on the proving side, we don't have any sine inverse x. So we need to make some changes. But before that, we have to multiply this whole equation with under root of 1 minus x square. Why? You can see here it is only 1 minus x square. There is no under root. So multiplying this whole equation with under root of 1 minus x square, we get minus xy plus 1 minus x square dy by dx equals to x plus under root of 1 minus x square into sine inverse x. So let us take this minus xy on the right hand side, because we only want this part on the left hand side. It becomes 1 minus x square dy by dx equals to x plus xy plus under root of 1 minus x square into sine inverse x. So we need to substitute something instead of sine inverse x, since it's not in the proving part. So if you notice, we can take out sine inverse x equal to y by x under root of 1 minus x square, that is in the numerator. So the next step is 1 minus x square dy by dx equals to x plus xy plus under root of 1 minus x square, and sine inverse x will be y under root 1 minus x square by x. So moving on, dy by dx equals to x plus xy. Now it becomes 1 minus x square y by x. So we'll be solving it further. Equals to x plus xy. Open up this, multiplying y by x minus x square y by x, and x gets cancelled. So we are left with only minus xy. Xy and xy, they both get cancelled. So the proving part will be 1 minus x square. Sorry, it was not 2 here. Dy by dx is equal to x plus y by x. And this is proved. Hence it is proved. The proving part, you can see it is same. So taking y equals to cos sin x, differentiating both sides, dy by dx is equal to minus sin x into cos x. If you are confused while doing this question, just assume it to be f of x. So it becomes minus sin f of x into d by dx of f of x, that is cos x. And now we again differentiate it with respect to x. Right now I'm not writing, but you need to write everything. It becomes d2y by dx square equals to minus cos of sin x into cos square x plus sine of sin x into sin x. If you notice, I have applied product rule here. Just notice that cos of sin x, it is equal to y. So we can write minus y cos square x plus sin x divided by, now this so sine of sin x, if you notice this, minus sine of sin x is equal to dy by dx upon cos x with a negative sign. Okay, so I'll be substituting the same here also. This becomes minus cos x and dy by dx. You got it right? You have to take out sine of sin x from here and then substitute the same here. I got 1 by cos x dy by dx. So I substituted this here. So the next step is d2y by dx square plus y cos square x equals to, this is minus tan x dy by dx. All right. Now taking this on the left hand side, I'm directly writing, it becomes positive. Tan x dy by dx equals to 0. Hence it's proved. So let us solve this fourth question. We have to differentiate log y equals to tan inverse x with respect to x. This becomes 1 by y dy by dx. It's really important to write dy by dx. Sometimes you tend to forget it, but don't forget. Now this is 1 upon 1 plus x square. The next step is to take these terms on the numerator by multiplying. It becomes 1 plus x square dy by dx. It is better to multiply these terms so that further the steps are not complicated or intricate. It becomes y. Now again differentiating it with respect to x, we get, I'm writing it here, this becomes 1 plus x square into, now differentiation of dy by dx is t to y by dx square, plus taking dy by dx and differentiating the first term, that is 1 plus x square. This becomes 0 plus 2x equals to dy by dx, right? Differentiation of y is dy by dx. We get 1 plus x square d2y by dx square plus 2x dy by dx. Taking this term on the left hand side, we get minus dy by dx equal to 0. Next step, 1 plus x square d2y by dx square, it's almost complete. Taking dy by dx common, we are left with 2x minus 1 equal to 0. Hence, proved. It was a simple question. Differentiating this term with respect to x, we get dy by dx equals to, yes, before starting, you can take log on both sides and do by that method also, but I'm directly doing it. So it becomes e to the power m cos inverse x into d by dx of m cos inverse x. That is m into minus 1 by under root of 1 minus x square. Now we can write this term as y. So we get dy by dx and yes, we multiply under root of 1 minus x square on the left hand side. This becomes under root of 1 minus x square dy by dx equals to m into y. Now squaring both the sides, since we have to get 1 minus x square only and not under root. Squaring both sides, we get 1 minus x square dy by dx whole square equals to m square y square. So let us see. This was the question. We are solving it further. Applying product rule, we get 1 minus x square into, this becomes 2 dy by dx. Multiply differentiation of dy by dx, that will be d2y by dx square, plus dy by dx whole square into, differentiation of this will be minus 2x equals to m square, that is a constant, it will not be differentiated, into 2y dy by dx. Solving it further, I am just simplifying it. This becomes 2 multiply 1 minus x square dy by dx multiply d2y by dx square minus 2x dy by dx whole square equals to 2m square y dy by dx. So 2 gets cancelled. After that, you can see that dy by dx is also common on the left hand side as well and on the right hand side. So dy by dx and then dy by dx and dy by dx. Now 1 minus x square into d2y by dx square minus x dy by dx equals to m square y. So it is proved. As you could see that all those terms which were common, we took it and we cancelled everything, the common parts. So this is of the type parametric form, where we have to separately differentiate these variables, and you can see it is t, so we have to differentiate x equals to a sine cube t and y equals to a cos cube t with respect to t only. This becomes, differentiating it with respect to t, dx by dt equals to, now see, a is a constant, multiply 3 sine square t multiply differentiation of sine t is a cos t. Now this part, dy by dt is equal to a into 3 cos square t multiply differentiation of cos t is minus sine t. Alright, now we want dy by dx. So we'll get dy by dx by dividing dy by dt with dx by dt. Now putting the values, that is 3a cos square t into minus sin t divided by 3a sin square t into cos t. So cos t cancelled, sin t cancelled, 3a and 3a also cancelled. So the answer comes out to be minus cot t. Alright, and one thing I want to tell you is, if the question was find dy by dx at t equals to pi by 4, then you would have put the value of pi by 4 after calculating dy by dx. Then we would have put t equals to pi by 4 and the answer would be minus 1. So just remember, in case the values are given, you need to complete the question. So students, these are the two questions you can try yourself. These are the DIY questions, do it yourself. If you got the answer, make sure to comment that yes, you could do the question, and in case you couldn't, I'll be solving these two questions in the next video, that is video number 3. And also I'll be uploading the previous year questions of other chapters. Okay, let me just give you a hint for the question, second question. See, y equals to x to the power till infinity, right? If you notice it carefully, x to the power x and up till infinity, it's equal to y, right? So can you just write x? Then if you notice this part, it is also equal to y, right? If you could get it. So the equation is y equals to x to the power y. That is what you have to observe in these type of questions. Then you can differentiate it with respect to x and you'll get this answer. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe my channel, AB Education Hub. Thank you.